Good morning. We are a little late this morning. I apologize to all of our fans and even to our non-fans. I apologize. Little iMac update had to go in. So a happy Mac is the key to success. So here we are being successful. Anyway, this is the Jack Henke Show on a Thursday. What is it? July 20th, 2023. And Jack will be along shortly. Welcome to the pre-show. Looks like it's going to be a pretty steamy day out there today. I don't know what the actual... Let me check. Weather. Let me get you some numbers from our friends at Weather Underground, and not too terrible. 72 right now. We are going to reach a high of 80 at midday. Under, I would say, entirely sunny skies until this afternoon. A few clouds roll in, but no rain in the forecast for some time. In fact, looks like Saturday will be our next potentiality for moisture. And that's good. Because I can get some yard work done. Anyway, while we wait for Jack, what can I do? Let me see here. I thought I had some video in the wings. We'll just do this.
I hear a polka and my troubles are true. Whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-dee. This kind of music is like heaven to me. Whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo. It's got me higher than a kite. Hand me down my soup and fish. I am gonna get my wish. Whoop-dee-doo in it tonight. When there's a banjo strumming, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta, we get a thrill. We always will. Then there's a young accordion stretching out of my world, always smile, cause that's a style. And when they do it in the middle, they really is real how to play a tune so sweet, play a tune so sweet that I could die. Oh, lead me to the floor, hear me up for more, cause I'm a hoop-dee-doo in it tonight. When there's a banjo strumming, ra-ta-ta-ta, we get a thrill. We always will. Then there's a young accordion stretching out of my world, always smile, cause that's a style. And when they diddle in the middle, it really is a real how to play tunes so sweet, play tunes so sweet that I could die. Oh, lead me to the floor and hear me up for more, cause I'm a whoop-dee-doo kind of guy. Whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo.
Well, I thought that would bring Jack out of the woodwork, but it didn't. So he's out there somewhere. So while we wait, we might as well get the show rolling forward instead of backward. Yeah, Frankie Yankovic and his polka kicker pickers here on CPL Radio. Why not? Anyway, we'll go from Frankie Yankovic to AJ Bucchini. A natural progression, I think, with sports here on the Jack Henke-less Jack Henke Show. AJ,
What's up? What's up?
morning, sir. How you doing?
looks like we're ready to roll. I'm very punctual this morning.
Well, it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess. We had Apple.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
No, it's not.
No, it's even better than good. That was about 8 minutes of like flawless, brilliant broadcasting.
It was. That it was. That it was.
And if things start going south, I'll do this again. Do that again.
All right. Sounds good to me.
They gave everyone a little polka shot in the arm. Polska.
Polska kielbasa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know what kielbasa is? A really fat hot dog.
It is. It is. That it is.
That's all it is. So,
No.
yes, it is.
No.
What's different?
Seasonings.
Which?
And they are.
AJ with sports here on the Jack Henke Show, brought to you by your local kielbasa shop. AJ,
You want me to go right into it, or you want me?
I think you should go right into it, man. I think you should talk about those victorious Brewers.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a big time night last night. 5-3 winners. 5-3 winners, and it was good. So if your lucky number was 5, then you're a winner.
Tacked on a extra run there late in the game, and couple runs.
At the end, don't tell my bosses, but I had the game on my phone while I was working, so it was good.
Oh, really?
My
on air. Don't tell my boss.
I know. But
Not a word.
It was good. It was good. My coworker, whose mother is a diehard Brewer fan.
Mm-hmm.
The last time they were in the World Series, she was 10 years old. So
Yeah, I was 12.
yeah, I was not even a thought yet. So yeah, so it was good. It was good. We got a Chinooks one last night as well. So
Whoa.
Excellent.
It was a good night at the ballpark.
Everyone racking them up here in Wisconsin.
So now they are 500 on the second half. And
Excellent.
they are on the road today and then a home Friday, Saturday. So if you want to catch a game, but I won't be working, but I will be. I plan on being there Friday, Saturday, and then.
Very nice.
Probably good nights to get ice cream in punctual.
Let me tell you,
manner.
last night was huge. Last night was Junior Chinooks night. We had 340
Ooh.
Junior Chinooks last night.
And how does one become a junior Chinook, AJ?
You're a junior schmuck. What did all 340 get ice cream, AJ?
Basically,
It's got to be probably pretty close. You look a little peaked this morning.
At one point,
Peaked.
Jack, at one point I give away. At one point, I didn't give away. I had 13 free vouchers in a row.
Oh my!
For helmet Sundays.
Helmet Sundays.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was
Come for the helmet, stay for the Sunday.
It was extraordinary. It was
extraordinary.
That's what the critics are saying.
Getting
rave reviews.
I looked at the line. I was like, "Whoa!"
I'd have turned right around and gone home.
My coworker said to me, she goes, "I'm like, are you prepared?" She goes, "Mentally, yes. Physically, no."
Mentally is the most important part.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You can trick the physical stuff.
It is.
Now you're like Jimi Hendrix. Are you experienced?
It was a good night, though.
You've been through it.
It was a good night, though. So it was excellent.
Cool.
Do we have Mr. Bob's drop up there? Was it today or yesterday?
Today. It's today. In a matter of fact,
good job bringing in the sponsors.
4 to
they
6.
are looking for 5 to 7 on Thursdays, 5 to 7 p.m. at the Ozaki Nonprofit Center in Grafton on Dakota Drive. You can look it up on MrBobsUnderTheBridge.org. The request for help this week is for backpacks. Backpacks, please, gently used, slightly worn. They are a lifesaver for people who live on the street. So if you can supply a backpack, that would be wonderful. Or look for other items on MrBobsUnderTheBridge.org. They always have an updated donation list.
And if you have any backpacks left over, we are starting and are actually into our school supply drive here at the Cedarburg Public Library. So we have a list of items, and the supplies will go to local schools, both private and public. So here's the list, and you can get that list on our website. So help
And
the
to
kids
keep all
out,
that
man.
stuff, help them out. If you need to keep all these good organizations straight, you might need a little caffeine. The perfect place to get that is the Java House. There you go. AJ, way to go. Right on. I was thinking about this morning. My dad loved the hot chocolate there. My mom loves the decaf. Neither one of them ever stepped foot in the Java House, yet they've had their own version of DoorDash deliver it to them. So,
and do they tip you, Jack?
Oh, yeah, they tip me all right.
All right.
You're lucky to be alive, my dad would say. Without me, you wouldn't be here.
Well, that's true.
I'll give you DoorDash.
Yeah, DoorDash my ass.
That is a service they provide too, actually.
Really?
Absolutely.
I saw a questionable ad on cable TV the other night that was pretty.
On cable TV? Are you still a cable?
Yeah.
Are you still a cable subscriber, Jack?
Not
I was wondering who
cable.
was left.
Man, it was something.
All right.
Anyway, Mel's has a sporting clays event coming up in August. If you're interested in something like that, they really have a lot of different events for people to get involved with.
Don't forget they have 2 events that day.
Which are?
The sporting clays is the 20th, as well as the car show in Port.
Okay, there you go. Listen to AJ. He's got his act together for once.
So
you give him an extra 20 minutes for the computer to warm up, and look what happens.
There you go.
So the car show in Port is at Cole Park. It's brand new. It's a brand new event, and then we got the sporting clays. Also, the sporting clays is up in Sheboygan. So
Cascade.
Oh, Cascade. At the
Highland Hunt Club.
It's at Cascade. Still, yeah.
Is that Sheboygan County, AJ? Is Cascade near Sheboygan?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Those are your parts, man. You know that area.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Excellent. All right. And now, today, you know what today is, AJ?
What is today?
It's a very controversial day in the world of food. It's even questionable whether it's food or not.
And that National Ketchup
I need it.
It is
Hohentashen.
Fortune
cookie.
Yeah, this is National Fortune Cookie Day.
Yeah. Read one.
Well, let me ask you this before I do. Do you eat the fortune cookies if you ever get one?
I do.
You do?
Do you eat the fortune? Because I hear to make it come true, you have to eat it.
No, I don't.
Eat the fortune. It's good for you.
Did you? Bulldog? Do you eat these things?
I don't crave them.
They're terrible.
They're not good.
You don't seek them out. Well, you don't seek them out. Let me tell you, my beef with the fortune cookie is it never has any effing fortune in them. All right,
they always have fortunes. They're just lame.
No, they're not lame. There's no fortune.
Yeah.
There.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Remember to add in bed.
This is the first time I've ever gotten a fortune in a fortune cookie.
Remember,
what is a fortune to you? It's telling you something that hasn't happened yet, right?
I would think if I wanted to, yes.
A fortune is money.
Oh, AJ wants his fortune cookie stuff with money. All right.
Right.
Level up.
Yeah, like make a fortune. Hey, hit your wagon to AJ. You are about to embark on a life-changing journey.
In bed.
Then if you had cable, you could do it. Oh, and look, now they even have a QR code. You could enter something to win. This is the backside of the
nice.
$10,000.
Oh, yes. I'm sure that $10,000 pot is just waiting for you. And who will
this fortune may be worth $10,000.
It might be.
That's like just like I said, Zach. We're in it for the money.
Well, fortunes are they're not cookies. Do you know
what shady Chinese restaurant did you go to that has QR codes and $10,000? What is this?
One of your favorites, actually.
Yeah? Which one?
New Fortune.
New Fortune is handing out those kind of fortune cookies.
Yeah. All right, here. I had some
wonderful.
wonderful chicken and broccoli last night.
Oh, it's that their food's off the charts. That's the fortune.
Here's the second one. Let courage be the impetus for embracing change in your life. That's fucking
and in bed.
I could make a fortune in bed.
Hey,
There's no question about it.
oh boy.
My question is, would the Cookie Monster even eat this? I don't think so.
They're not. Yeah, flavor wise, they're lacking.
Lacking. It's like, oh god. So let's see if Blackie will eat it. Here, bud.
That poor dog. He's like, no.
He's eating it. He's not thrilled. He's like Mikey.
He's essentially offended, but he's eating it anyway.
Usually, you put out your hand with food in it, and Blackie takes your hand. This time he kind of sniffed at it. He's like, okay, what else you got? It is also National Lollipop Day.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I think this popular meme here is what Blackie's doing right now.
What is it?
It's a kitty cat. Someone put a salad in front of him. He's like,
oh, yeah. That's not Fancy Feast?
No. Dr. Ben. This is how Dr. Ben feeds his cat. Speaking of Dr. Ben, tonight's his big night here at the Cedarburg Public Library.
Oh, he's going to show?
As of yesterday, that was the last update I got. He will show. He will win, place, and show.
What time does he start?
He starts at 6:30.
I heard it's going to be a tough act to follow. He's the first one after AJ, right?
No, we had one between.
Oh, he's lucky because AJ is a hard act to follow.
That's true. That's very true. But no, 6:30 to 7:30. Dr. Ben talking about a subject that he hardly ever discusses: nutrition.
No, so, I was like, really? What's it going to be?
It's a rarity.
So you could go to the Chamber after hours meet and greet night at 5:30. Might even start at 5. Maggie Dobson's the grand poobah of that. It's at one of our favorite joints, the Union House. They have a deck out and back or a patio.
They do.
So it's going to be on the patio.
Sweet.
So you could go to that, then come and listen to Dr. Ben.
There you go.
For an hour, and then you could go and enjoy some tunes behind the Cedarburg Art Museum.
Oh, that's true. Let's see what who the food provider is and the music provider is tonight. Hold tight, you and AJ talk amongst yourselves.
AJ,
yep.
What's your take on the Brewers now that they've won? Are they going to take this one?
I love it. I 5-1 on the road trip. I'll take that.
Yeah. Deciding match tonight. This afternoon, actually. I think they're playing today.
Are they going to do it?
Yes, sir. Okay.
It's our pal Corbin Burns is pitching today.
Yes, he is.
So you're predicting the guy the Phillies have is like 11-2. Who's going?
So
you're coming around, AJ. There's so few yet. There are
and so
that's my Two Rivers talk there.
By the way, guys, I spoke with Trevor last night.
Okay.
Our future guest.
Yes.
And he's very much looking forward to being on the show.
He obviously hasn't seen it yet.
All right.
Yeah.
That goes away. It's amazing.
He hasn't seen it yet. So,
well, there we go. Hey, tonight we're doing the Ryan Kautzer Trio. They look like a fun batch of wacky funsters, and then Yummy Bones.
Wacky funster.
Yes, and then something called Yummy Bones out of look at that, out of Port Washington. It's a big BBQ place, and that looks good. They're putting cheese on there. All right, firing it up.
Wait, Yummy Bones is the food, and the Kautzer is the band, right?
Yep, yeah. Kautzer's not the food. They're not eating the band tonight. But
Yummy Bones, that's some good eating. That's some good barbecue there.
I've never had anything from them, but I may have to stop down tonight. That looks really good.
Well, it is really good.
Oh my! All right. Look at those fries.
Do they do this every week, Phillips?
They do.
Yep. And on Saturday they have Saturdays too, AJ.
Yeah, they do. That's right. And then this Saturday they're going to do a man with a guitar named Steve Peplin. I don't know Steve.
A man with a guitar.
And then Blue Cow Creperie is next week again with the 5'2" Jazz. So it looks like Blue Cow Creperie is the. Oh, you know who's on August 10th? Whitney and Demetra, our friends of the show.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And on that night it's gonna be tots on the street.
Mm.
You eat your tots.
Do you know there are 16 million
I do.
lollipops produced every day by Tootsie Roll?
Tootsie Roll's the main provider of lollipops in this country?
Sounds like it.
Well,
Hey,
good.
let's get this. So this is funny. Russian immigrant Samuel Bourne invented a machine that created lollipops. This machine was called the Bourne Sucker Machine.
One every minute. One every minute.
Do
Do you guys remember?
At least it wasn't called Born a Sucker Machine.
Right. Well,
Do either of you remember the song, the Lollipop song, or that it was a big hit?
I
It was
remember the song. I don't
fe-
remember the lyrics.
It was featured prominently in Stand By Me, the movie.
oh, sure. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it well.
Bulldog, I thought you would be all over it.
Yeah?
It was by the Chordettes.
The Chordettes, yes, absolutely.
You did. You absolutely, like you knew that.
Oh, definitely. My God, absolutely. No.
Oh, yeah.
What are you
Oh,
talking?
What are you talking to me? Yeah,
with your Google. I hear people your age use Google a lot. I've heard good things about the Google.
I'm gonna get Louie and Pete right on it.
Don't make me Google that, young man. Jimmy Stewart over there. I'm gonna Google on your ass.
AJ, what did you slip into his coffee this morning? He's actually laughing.
I'm having a good time. Leave me alone.
He's trying to make up for the late link.
That's right. Exactly.
It ain't gonna work.
I redoubled my efforts at 8:10.
Oh boy, you redoubled your efforts.
That's right.
Oh, wow. What's 0 times 2? It's still 0.
Consistency is everything, my friend.
Yes. All right.
There we are. What else you got over there? Well, Jack, I liked your article you sent me this morning about the Universal Studio trees.
Did you see the pictures?
I mean, I don't like to use this kind of language on this show, but why not? What a dick move.
Did you see the picture?
They're stripped.
Well, show the photo if you
Let's
can.
see if I can do that. Yeah.
Here's what I sent. The city of Los Angeles is investigating after NBC Universal allegedly trimmed trees that provided shade where striking actors and writers were picketing in the 90-degree heat. The before and after photos accompanying this article are pretty striking, pun intended. That's from Understandably, which is an excellent little ditty itself. Can you imagine that? Well, it's their property. They can do what they want.
They can do what they want. Although they're under investigation.
I know.
How
can they be investigated? Yes. Did you prune your trees? Yeah.
In fact, anything, they should probably be happy about it. But
did you hear? Speaking of trees, did you ever hear about the guy years ago that spiked the? He's an Alabama fan.
Yes.
He spiked the trees in Auburn after they lost.
Yeah, he went and poisoned them.
Yeah, it did, and they're dead now, I believe.
Yes, these famous trees in Auburn. An Alabama fan went and injected them with some poison that killed them.
My God.
It was extreme.
All right, here's the pictures. I finally got them. So you can see there is a slight difference.
Look at that. It's like almost is like on the left is how it was, and on the right is after an atom bomb. And
it looks like a blight. It looks like locusts.
They didn't just do one. Look at all the way down. They got all of them.
Well, I feel that when you're on these streets of LA, it's nice to get more sun. I mean, you really want to make sure you're getting enough vitamin D. But yeah, I want to try. So the prune trees left all these skeletal shadows.
Listen to this. I love the spokesperson for NBC. You see at the bottom. We understand that the safety tree trimming of the ficus trees we did on Barnum Boulevard has created unintended challenges for the demonstrators. That was not our intention.
Certainly not. We trim these trees like that every 70 years. When we done it last time we did it was the last strike, actually.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Brutal. Yeah,
They have a news story.
Yeah, let's see what we can get out of these guys here.
Investigation after Universal Studios trimmed trees that provided shade for striking workers on the picket line. A row of ficus trees outside of Gate 8 on Barham Boulevard were pruned over the weekend. Universal claiming the tree trimming is done every year at this time in preparation for the upcoming high wind season.
Oh,
LA City Controller Kenneth Mejia says the trees are managed by the city and a business would need a special
oh,
permit.
that's
Oh.
okay. So that was not; those were not their trees. Those were not their trees to prune.
They were just doing. The city should be paying them.
We
I'm the spokesperson. We'll accept the check from the city.
Feisty. I like it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Jay.
Well, we-
The beast is unleashed today.
I like it.
it's
Well,
not so much that we want the strikers to die. We
No.
just want them to be irreparably damaged.
We just want them to be. We just want them to melt.
right. We just want them to be melted to the point where they cannot speak or talk. So there's that. Wow. Yeah, that's ugly. That whole thing is just going to get nastier by the day. And you're really talking about, it's not just we don't call them the studios anymore. You can call them the entertainment cartel. I mean, that's what you're going up against.
It is. I mean,
So brave bunch.
yeah.
It would be like if somebody at the Chinooks Park cut down the trees that were shading the spectators while they were waiting in line for ice cream. That would be terrible.
Or cut down the trees that shade my ice cream.
That shade is ice cream. Yes. Don't give them any ideas, AJ.
Luckily,
Oh, my.
luckily, we're behind the stadium, so there are no trees.
That works out well.
All right,
Oh,
dude,
my.
I gotta fly.
Oh, you're on your way. All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. Enjoy
All right, boys.
yourself.
I always do.
Have fun, Jack.
All right.
I will try. Without you two, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, it's a struggle. I know.
Where are you going anyway?
I have a client that needs servicing.
Nice.
Oh. There's that door ass dash again.
That's right.
All right, dude. Well, good luck with
Yeah.
good luck with that. And
Good luck.
Keep the customer satisfied, Jack.
yeah,
That's what she said.
All right. Enjoy.
Yeah.
AJ, stick around. I need you.
All right, brother.
Fantastic. Hey, was there any topic you didn't hit on your sports report this morning? Anything in the other
Nothing, man.
leagues?
Nothing major except Messi, the soccer player, is now in Miami. So the world's most famous soccer player is now in Miami.
Okay.
But so that'll generate some revenue for the league, but that's about it.
Okay. Was this a long, drawn out, contentious kind of switch, or just a kind of happy?
No.
Here's have some more money and come on over.
More so later.
Okay, that's a good way of handling it too.
Here, we'll pay you a bunch of money and come on over.
Very nice, very nice.
Because
Yeah,
the team itself isn't very good, so they needed a boost in revenue. So it's
cool,
good.
cool, excellent. So then you got your big Miller Park family, AmFam family thing on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is this
sir.
a yearly thing?
It's starting to be.
As of this year,
We're in year 2, so we'll
year
see.
two, so it hasn't blown up yet. It's still doing well.
No. We're in year 2. It's
Excellent.
actually organized by my my aunt's boyfriend,
Okay,
who is a Cardinal fan. But
that is interesting. That's
yeah. He organized it last year, and it was, but this year he went all out. He went all out. He was like, I got games. I got Henke show. I got books. What do you want?
Oh, he's
So-
a closer.
He's using my not using, but he's basically, he invited me, and he's like, Cindy's nephew is bringing his radio show, his books, it's everything. So
I mean, the
it's all
works.
good. It's all the whole works.
Fantastic, cool.
Should be fun.
Nice. So going back, since I'm glad you mentioned books, have you had a chance to kind of do any noodling on your next volume? Any forward?
I'm ready to start writing.
Oh, very nice.
My only thing is my only challenge is Bola.
Mhm.
I need the software that I used to use.
Oh, okay.
On my
What?
I used to use Dragon.
Yes, which I've heard before. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use Dragon on my tablet. That's the only challenge I have.
Okay.
I don't have the software on my iPad.
Yeah.
I probably can download it on the App Store, so I'm gonna probably do
Yeah, I
that.
would think so. Yeah, it shouldn't be too. In fact, it's probably gotten both easier to
yeah.
use and cheaper
Well,
because that's kind of what happens.
Well, I used 10 when I was writing the book.
Okay.
I assume there's like version 15 now. I would think.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
I'm gonna look into it. Probably over. I'm gonna look. I have a speech next week, and then I'll probably start looking into it.
Nice. Nice.
Because I have a speech in Jackson next week.
Yeah.
And then I have Jackson next week, and then what else do I have? Jackson next week, Pleasant Prairie the week after that,
Mhm.
and then Madison the week after that. So
Very, very cool.
it'll
Excellent.
be good.
Well, when you get into it, and obviously, if you can make it to our writer circle in August, yeah, our
What's
first
the-
Wednesday in August.
What's the date on that? Do you know?
Let's double check that. I can do that. I hope
I
as
want-
long as my
I think it's the 9th.
software.
I think it's the 9th.
Is it really? So it's kind of late. Usually, so nope. Actually, August 2nd.
All right.
So we squeezed one in.
Let me check my baseball schedule and see if I can
Okay.
squeeze it in.
Cool. Because we got
'Cause
our yeah.
I know our season ends the 12th, so let me.
Okay.
Check
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we for those of you tuning in, we have something called the Cedarburg Authors Circle here, which hopefully is useful and inspirational to local writers and even
you don't have to be
non-local
an
writers.
You don't have to be an experienced writer to come.
No. Even though we
it's a
have
good-
multiple published authors, including yourself, in the room,
Yeah.
that only helps. I mean, I think that having people like yourself in there, just to see
Yeah.
that
And
it
I
can be
wanna-
done.
I want to make one plug real quick if I can.
Yes, of course.
Don't forget that my book is, for those of you who don't like to read, my book is available on Audible. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it's available on Audible. So if you don't like to read, if you don't have time to sit down and actually read it, which I know a lot of people are on the go these days with jobs and stuff. If you don't have time to sit down and read it, it's available on Audible. So
You know what's cool is if you go to Amazon and dial you up, you also get lots of dishwashing detergent. So,
all right, I know.
So,
I'm aware. I'm aware.
your dishes will be extraordinarily clean, and you'll be feeling good.
You'll be an educated dishwasher. There you go.
Exactly. There you go. Infinity shine. Skip the rinse. That's
Yeah, right. Exactly.
should adopt their slogans too.
Exactly. You skip the
Number
rinse.
one world's recommended book. But here it is on Audible, and actually, if you're a member of the Audible Premium Plus, then you can
Isn't
just
it
listen
free?
to- It's free, yeah, basically.
I
I hope you still get some coin from that, though.
No, I do.
Oh, good, excellent,
I do.
excellent. So nice.
Yeah,
There's the narrator right there. Let's blow it up. Let's blow the agent up here. Let's see. Is the author narrator a certain
Isn't
Doug Bucchini?
Is the narrator there?
Yeah,
Is
he's
the
there. He's
narrator on?
listed.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Very
good.
cool. Very
Good,
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I will see the agent this weekend, and
Excellent.
He's busy in the office. There.
Yeah.
I want to make one plug for him too.
Oh, you should.
They're donating a shower to Mel's for the pig roast.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
Wow.
I think it's. Don't quote me on the numbers. I'm gonna throw some numbers out here, but don't quote me on the numbers. I think it's a $15,000 install.
Wow.
So
That's great. Oh my gosh.
they're donating a shower, and I'm donating for those of you who are coming to the pig roast, which
Yeah.
is September 24th. I'm donating 100 books
Oh, very cool.
to-
Very
to the-
cool.
to the pig roast. 100
Excellent.
signed copies. So
Nice. Well, we gotta put this up here. There we go.
every raffle prize will have a book in it.
Very
so
cool.
Be good. So I'm excited.
Nice. Excellent. Well, that'll rocket you up the bestseller list a little bit.
I'm excited. Well, you know me, Bulldog. It's not about money. It's about impact. So
That's okay. I'll take care of the money part. You just keep doing what you're doing.
I got you.
We're gonna go get some fortune cookies from New Fortune and see if we can slam dunk it this year.
So I'm done to $10,000. Yeah.
Absolutely. Very cool. Nice. Well, let's see what else I got here. Jack sent me some material, something called Mood and Food. Let's see what this is all about. The link between food and mood. I mean, besides the fact that it like rhymes.
There's an actual link between food and mood.
Well, let's find out. We are what we eat, and science supports this. Eat fewer healthy options, and our bodies and minds will reflect this. I believe I am the poster child for that line, but never mind.
Okay.
In modern society, there is a disconnect in understanding that food is more than something we consume for our pleasure. Okay, I don't know who this quack is, but I'll keep reading. Nutrients from food fuel us, but also prevent disease and make neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine that regulate our mood, sleep, and well-being. Oh boy. So, how does food impact mood? When we are hungry, our bodies enter a state of energy deficit, prompting various physiological responses aimed at preserving energy and ensuring survival, explains Anna Kuzmina, an integrative health coach and nutritionist. I bet she's making some good money. Because I mean, look at the amount of
That sounds like a
titles.
long.
Yeah,
that's a
it
long
does.
title.
Can you imagine her business
Wow.
card must be the size of a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper.
If I will. Yeah.
So no wonder we get grouchy when we're hungry. But how does food affect us in general? It turns out that we can put in what we put in can contribute how we feel. Our food makes and regulates neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin. These all play key roles in us feeling happy and relaxed, reducing stress and pain in the body, and increasing pleasure and making us feel good. Like a recipe, our bodies need specific ingredients to make these chemicals, so what we eat is important. Why would Jack send me this crazy article? That's fine. A growing body of evidence,
Because of food.
I guess so, because a growing body of evidence even suggests that nutrition may have a role in behavioral mental health disorders and that dietary interventions may improve outcomes for individuals experiencing them. So let's see here. And then they have other things, what impacts mood, such as physical exercise, nature, sleep, weather, workload, and then how can we be more compassionate to ourselves? Here's an interesting section here. What is the best snack? Overeating can put our bodies and minds on a roller coaster journey. With high blood sugar causing mood to rise quickly and rapidly drop, which is why you might have trouble concentrating in that 3 p.m. meeting. I don't know who in their right mind would ever call a 3 p.m. meeting, but that's fine. Highly processed and sugary foods cause blood sugar to rise quickly. It's why we get a sudden lift. So let's see what we should do when it comes to what should we eat to feel our best. So we're looking for some solutions here, all right? Proteins when digested, but they're not really giving us actual foods. Eating the rainbow. So a fruit smoothie with blueberries, peaches, and raspberries can help you get your colors in the morning. We got to get our colors. Vitamin B6, zinc, iron. They're giving us all of the breakdowns. Oh, this is good. Dark chocolate. If you got a sweet tooth, you will be pleased to know that one recent study found that 30 grams of 85% dark chocolate daily for 3 weeks improved mood, parameters, gut health, and brain function.
Yeah. Hold up. You said daily, right?
I said daily.
That's amazing.
That's not too bad.
No.
I'll take it. I don't mind dark chocolate. I don't like it when it gets too dark. Like you get those like really bitter bricks. Some people like that.
Yeah, right.
You know, I mean, but they said 85% dark, and I can handle. That's about my threshold for dark chocolate. When they get to like, I've had my ex-wife liked really like brutally dark chocolate. So would she get like a 92% dark or a 95% dark? I'm like, whoa, dude.
That's kind of bitter.
Yeah, you gotta, that's like almost like cooking chocolate, like the kind that bakers use,
Right.
So that's so there's the link between food and mood. They really, I don't know. It's from the Mind Journal that Jack sent me, and we didn't get a lot of information there outside of like, it's nothing that we haven't heard before, and that you are what you eat, I guess. So I'm doing good this morning. I started the day with a banana, so a single solitary banana.
And I started the day with eggs and bacon. So
nice. I'm jealous. That's fantastic. That is the American way to start.
Yeah.
So where do you go for like when you're going out for breakfast? What's your favorite kind of like breakfast place?
The First Watch.
Yeah, everyone likes First Watch nowadays. They that place is cleaning up. They do really well.
I've been there one time.
Okay.
Other than that, I went there with my family for our parade day.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
That was really good. And then First Watch, and then breakfast is cafe. Where I go, and it's a chain. So
okay.
Chick-fil-A.
They do breakfast now.
Yes, they do.
I did not know that. So you get like some kind of breakfast chicken?
It's it's kind of like a breakfast chicken, but it's got like cinnamon and it's got rolls.
Okay.
Like
they don't put like the cinnamon on the chicken, do they? I mean, they don't.
No,
good.
that on chicken on the bread.
Oh, good. Thank heavens.
It's on the bread. It's on the
Lovely.
bread. It's on the bread that covers the chicken.
That is okay. Well, that's still cinnamon pretty close to my chicken, and I don't I don't know if I want those two commingling.
Yeah. It's on the top of the bread though. It's
There we
not
go.
on the. It's not on the sandwich.
Awesome. All right.
It's
Well,
not a bread. It's like it's like chicken. It's like bites. It's not like a sandwich.
okay. I got you.
But it's if you haven't been to the drive-through Chick-fil-A in Glendale,
Yeah.
the new one, it's really efficient.
Make sure your gas tank is filled up because you're gonna be waiting a while.
Yeah, you are.
That place is really busy. I drove
Yeah.
past. I'm like, good Lord, they need a traffic helicopter to monitor this situation.
Well, they don't have a sit-down place. So
Oh, it's all drive-through.
all
Okay,
drive-through.
well, that makes sense. That stands to reason. But they must shuffle people through pretty fast. I'm assuming.
yeah, they do. They do.
Okay, that's cool.
They have people out there. They have like, you know how like I have an electronic iPad for my
Yeah.
work, so they have iPads for the
Oh, nice. Okay,
for the drive-through.
gotcha. Well, our vet has shown up. So AJ, you went overtime for us and bridged the gap, and I appreciate it.
All right, but
Fantastic,
brother.
man. All right, we will talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, take care. AJ
All right,
McKinney
take
with
care. Have a good
sports. You as well. AJ McKinney with sports on the Jackless Jack Henke show. But that's okay because it was an emergency situation and we called our local vet. And Dr. Kelly showed up, and Dr. Kelly is here.
Hi,
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Well, we're doing great today.
Oh yeah,
I have aggressively taken over the show. I have annexed a radio show. So with my charm and sophistication.
I think you should take a Sharpie and fix the sign behind you then.
I'm just gonna go up there and vandalize the room. I like it. I'll show you who's boss. So how are things with you?
Things are good. I have a kitten update.
I'm all ears. I'm dialed in.
I know. So we had a litter of 4 with their mom, and then we had these 2 extra random orange boys.
Yeah, I heard about them.
And then
I heard they were really popular.
Yeah, now there's an additional much younger solitary orange boy who
What?
he was just found all by himself, and he's probably about 3 weeks old.
Oh, tiny.
I think he was abandoned
by
his mom, I suspect, because he definitely has something wrong with him that makes his mobility really abnormal.
Okay.
So I just kind of suspect that mom was like, "Here, I'll set you out here, and hope for the best."
So if I put you in the middle of the road,
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. Oh man, yeah, it's tough in that kitten world. They don't like they're like we want perfect kitten. We want the ears well formed. We want a nice triangle nose.
Yeah. Yeah. So this kitten really can't balance. And so
do you think it might be cranial too? Is like a balance issue, maybe a brain thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And so he's very hungry all the time, probably because it's been very difficult for him even to successfully nurse a whole lot.
Sure.
And when he tries to move around, unless he's leaning against a wall or something, he just constantly falls over. Yeah.
So what do you think the Junior's future is? Does he have a good future or a grim future?
It depends. As he develops, he may adapt.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what I suspect is that his mother, when she was pregnant as a stray cat, was infected with what we call feline distemper, which is really feline panleukopenia virus.
Okay.
And
I like distemper better.
Yeah, feline distemper. And in the unborn kittens, it affects brain development, specifically the cerebellum, or kind of the back of the brain, which has a lot to do with balance.
Okay.
And so these kittens that are infected before birth are born with what's called cerebellar hypoplasia, or an
Okay.
underdeveloped, undergrown cerebellum. And
Okay.
that's just the way it is. It's not something that they recover from as
Mhm.
far as, will their cerebellum ever be normal? No. No.
Do they live but can they live long, normal lives in theory, or like long lives? No, I mean, however you
Yeah,
categorize
so
that.
as pets, they can certainly survive, normal length lives,
Yeah.
since they've recovered. But they're it
They'd be a
depends.
challenge. They'd be a challenge in the house.
Yeah, the quality of life may be
Mm,
affected depending on how bad their
yeah.
mobility is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I'm invested in this story.
So now one of our kennel staff, she's like a early 20s
Yeah.
young lady she's actually worked in the kennels through high school.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And she and her mom do a lot of fostering
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
Humane Society.
Sure. Yes. Yeah.
So they're giving it a whirl.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're giving it a whirl, but I basically told everyone, especially her, try not to get attached.
Yes.
This might not work out very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, you have to keep me updated.
So we'll see.
I like a hard luck case.
I know.
I'm attracted to that.
Other than all the, falling over, he's a perfectly normal kitten.
Well, then he and I have a little something in common, because I, tend to tip on occasionally myself. So.
But yeah, feline,
Interesting.
that virus it's interesting. It's one of those hardy viruses that it's really quite hard to kill.
Mm.
So it can survive in the environment for over a year.
Wow.
And it's very, very, very good at infecting new cats, because it's shed in saliva and nasal secretions, and urine and stool and everything. And so it's just
all the gifts
out
a
there.
cat brings to you.
Yeah, it's just out there in the environment. And so unvaccinated cats are very at risk, and kittens under 8 weeks of age, if they're infected after they're born, under 8 weeks of age, the prognosis is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
They usually don't survive.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, the survival rates, even with support in a hospital, are 20 to 50%.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well, and that's why we vaccinate against that.
Yeah, and the vaccines are extremely successful, and it used to be the number one cause of death for cats, but now it's uncommon.
Yeah, absolutely. How often is that? A yearly?
So kittens get a series of at least 2, often 3, about a month apart.
Okay.
And then at 1 year of age, they get boosted, and then after that, it's actually every 3rd year.
Okay.
And a cat who's infected with the virus and recovers and survives is immune for life.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, not the best way, not the preferred
No,
way to
not the way you want
take
to,
care
not the way you want to go about that. Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, my boys are probably due for that. I should probably check in on that.
Well,
but they're not outside. They're never outside. But is that something that even?
But because this is such a hardy virus,
yeah,
you can bring it in on your skin, your clothes, your shoes. It's one of those things it's just out there, and it's worldwide.
I'm gonna take care of that.
And you can definitely just carry it in without knowing it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we have done absolutely a public service here today. Thanks to you and a slightly afflicted orange kitten.
Oh, yeah.
So how long?
We're calling him Tippy.
Turn a negative into a positive, right? So, wow, my gosh, I'm glad we're not all named after our ailments. Well, they call me myopic. I don't know. Hey, myopic Messerman, come here. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope nothing but the best for Tippy, and if his care goes along well, and he's now would these cats need help getting to the litter box, or can they get there, or I mean, I'm talking later, or how does litter training even work?
Right. I honestly don't know how he's been doing with that so far. I
Well, we'll
think
have to
he's
get an update on that too.
I know. I think he has been using the very, very, very low litter box.
Sure, yeah.
Basically a,
Just a
pan
tray.
with
Yeah, you're
almost,
just
yeah, a tray with basically no
cookie sheet, a
sides.
little cookie sheet.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because I
Well,
mean, he's 3/4 of a pound,
yeah,
so he's
yeah.
tiny,
Little Matchbox
Yeah.
car.
Mhm.
Well, when he's a little more photogenic, get a picture because I would like to name Tippy the official feline of the Jack Henke show.
Okay.
I'll get him on the wall somewhere right by the side, something. So we got to do everything we can, and if need be, I will start a fund. Just let me know. I can start a GoFundMe with 6 clicks and so you just let me know. Cool, excellent. Well, 9 o'clock has rolled around, but thank you for the update. And we will all keep Tippy in our thoughts.
Sounds good.
All right, take care, Dr.
All
Kelly.
right,
We'll
take
see you next
care.
week. Yep, see you around.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Dr. Kelly giving us an update on the veterinary life and Tippy, the slightly angular cat. So hopefully it works out well for Tippy. I promise I won't try to adopt him. Fingers crossed that I won't try to adopt him. I promise. Anyway, that's the the Jacques. Yes, we're doing the French version, the Jacques Henke show for Thursday edition. We were a little late today. Apologize about that. A little bit of an Apple update. They known to push those updates out overnight, and they will surprise you in the morning, especially if you're due for a radio show. So that is our show for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Tomorrow is Friday. We might have Dr. Ben on. I don't know, but we will have Dr. Ben here live in the Cedarburg Public Library at 6:30 p.m. tonight, giving a talk about nutrition and the things you should eat and probably the things you shouldn't eat. And that's always interesting and compelling and inspirational. He will inspire you to take care of yourself. All right, folks, that's the show. We'll see you tomorrow. Bulldog signing out.